Hey, what's up everybody? This is Two Tail Caper. It's been a while since I've done an unboxing video, but I'm coming back to it today because I just wanted to talk about Best Buy and how much they infuriate me, even though I do enjoy shopping at Best Buy. I'd say 90% of the time I have a good experience with them, but this will be specifically discussing the Best Buy Steelbooks, in particular this one, because this one has had some issues. Well, first of all, it's sold out. It's sold out before release date. Pretty much if you didn't pre-order it like the day I went live, or within like I think a week, because I kind of check on their like pre-orders every few days to see if anything goes up so I can pre-order it, because like if you don't pre-order their steelbooks, they're gone. Like if you don't pre-order them within the first week of them putting them up on the site, no, you're not getting one unless they restock them later, which usually doesn't happen. So the video in particular is going to be about Dune, but in order to discuss the issues that we have with Dune, I need to show you a few other things that I've gotten from them. Again, 90% of the time with Best Buy I have a good experience. I like the way that their website works. I like the steelbooks. Obviously, I'm a huge steelbook collector. I love them. And they have a lot of exclusive steelbooks like Dune and like the Clockwork Orange. And I really like the steelbooks. I like the unique artwork that they have on them. They're collectible pieces, but unfortunately they are pretty fragile. So Best Buy, you think, the company that specializes in exclusive steelbook packaging for the United States. I know that like this design is probably used like for the Zavvi version if you live in the UK as well. But this is like Best Buy is the one we would go to get it in the States. See, only a Best Buy exclusive steelbook packaging. I think that kind of carries over with Canada as well. I'm not entirely sure. But if you want to get this, you have to buy from Best Buy if you live in the States. So with they being the only company that you can buy the steelbooks from, and the fact that the steelbooks are made out of metal and they're not very thick, and they're collectible pieces of art that we like to display on our shelves and in our homes, you'd think that for a company that has been doing this business for as many years as they have, they would ship them in something better than this flimsy little bubble mailer that doesn't have barely any padding inside whatsoever. It is absolutely paper thin, worthless at protecting steelbooks. If you look at this here, this Dune steelbook looks okay. It has a tiny dent in the bottom left corner, which I can live with because I've gotten much worse from Best Buy. But this shouldn't be happening, and I feel like if they had packaged it better, this could have been avoided. For example, over in the Clockwork Orange here, which I was so disappointed when I received this that I didn't even bother opening it yet. But I don't know, look at how big that dent is on the bottom corner. It completely warped the spine here, as you can see. And I think this one's going to be okay. I think it'll hold together. Unlike Tigers Are Not Afraid here. It was an exclusive Shudder movie. Shudder's like an online streaming horror service. I don't use Shudder, but I read the reviews for this movie and they seem pretty good. I don't even know if this steelbook was exclusive to Best Buy, but because I check Best Buy's website so often, I ended up buying Tigers Are Not Afraid from Best Buy. And when it arrived to me in its shrink wrap, all seemed fine. I noticed that the spine here was pinched, but I thought nothing of it until I took it out of the plastic wrap, and the whole thing, I need to get it unlatched here with one hand, but the whole thing came apart because they had packaged it so poorly in the mail that whoever carried it, I forget if it was UPS, FedEx, the mail service, whatever, they're all kind of the same in certain ways. Somebody stacked something on top of this, completely crushed the spine, and broke my item. And this was sold out very quickly on Best Buy's website. No replacements. So I just left them a forum post on their little forum thing that I was upset with it. I never heard back from anyone, but yeah, disappointed here. Clockwork Orange arrived in, disrepair, and that's part of the reason why I haven't even taken it out, because I'm just disappointed with it. I'm not going to return it. Like I said, if you don't pre-order them, they sell out, then you can't get them. So if I open it and it's okay, I'll keep it, whatever. I don't know if there's really a way to repair them. Because I feel like if you take them apart, they're not going to be able to go back together. But so far, I haven't taken Clockwork Orange out to watch it yet. Another one I got from Best Buy is the Steelbook for the anime series Darling in the Franxx. Now, this is not actually the one I got from Best Buy, and I had to return that one because the Steelbook was pretty expensive. I think it was like $40 to $60. And when I got it, the whole bottom edge was pinched here. And there was like this, the bottom flat edge of the Steelbook became ruptured, and it kind of like bowed outwards. So it never would have stood up on the shelf. So I had to return that one and buy that from another retailer, rightstuffanime.com, which I would recommend for all Steelbook orders because they package their items well. You won't have these types of issues if you order with them because they package everything securely in boxes that actually fit the item, and they wrap it all up with cardboard paper, and it stays nice and pristine. This is the kind of packaging that Best Buy should be using. This is a box from, what is the name of this company called? It is, I'll edit it in post what the name of the company is. But they package everything really well. You have this nice, it's right here, Special Reserve Games. They package everything well. You get in this nice little box with the company mascot on it. It's all secure. The cardboard is pretty thick, and they even wrap it up in this nice, it's thin, but it's sturdy foam. It doesn't really bend that easily, and it'll keep it safe while it's in the mail because it's inside this box. If something sits on this box and presses down, it's not going to get to your thing. So, back to Dune, the Steelbook. The issue with this release doesn't even, just the way they package it doesn't even cover the issues that this release has had. Because a lot of people got their highly coveted Dune Steelbooks, which are already sold out, and they opened them up, and there was no 4K Ultra HD disc inside, no Blu-ray disc inside, and no digital code inside at all. It was completely empty Steelbook. And a lot of people left their 1-star reviews on Best Buy's website stating how disappointed they were with this product. And I don't know if it was an automatic filter that did it, or I don't know if it was a Best Buy executive or someone who works with that kind of thing on their website, but those reviews disappeared. So here's the Dune Steelbook. I was lucky enough to get the Dune Steelbook, and now I'm going to open it as best I can on camera so that we can see together live without editing. It's completely secured in the plastic wrap if the discs are inside. And I'm trying to do this with one hand, but I don't want to cut the camera. So I'm just going to put that up against my elbow and cut this edge with the knife, like so. And I always keep my stickers so I don't want to rip too much into this plastic here. But we are going to see if I have discs in here or not. And if I don't, I'm not going to be happy with Best Buy. So, it's out of the plastic wrap. Now it is. We got the J card. I mean, I like Steelbooks. This is a gorgeous, I will give them credit, it's a gorgeous Steelbook. I'll see if I can get this to focus a little bit better. Probably doesn't want to because of the light. But it is very beautiful. It actually reminds me a lot of that game Journey. From the, I think it's the PlayStation console exclusive. It might be coming to PC. But you play as like the traveler and you have to travel through the desert. And I'm going to be opening it live. The digital code may be face up, but it will have been used before this video goes up. If it is, I need to take a peek. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let me just take out the code, because lucky me, I actually have content in the disc. This will just make it easier so I can post the video whenever I feel like. I actually have content in here. Lo and behold. I'm luckier than some, apparently. Now, the discs are actually beautiful. Instead of just having a plain black disc, there's actually the design in here. This is the 4K disc, and the Blu-ray disc is here. I think the discs are a slightly different color. It's hard to tell, but in person, the Blu-ray disc is a slightly more yellowish tone, and this one is more like an amber gold tone. I'll give them that credit. This whole release is beautiful, and I wish it didn't have that little dent in the front corner, but that's something like you've seen the other ones that I showed you. That's really not that bad. I put this out so I can show you the inner artwork. I mean, this is gorgeous. I don't really know anything about Dune. Most I know is that they put the characters in Fortnite. But I believe that's either Paul Atreides, I think is his name, or Chani there. And then I would imagine it's the other character on the front cover, but they're so small it's really hard to tell. So overall, I am glad, I am happy with this purchase. Best Buy, just get your shit together. And stop letting people order 5 copies of the Steelbook and writing reviews mocking the people who couldn't get the Steelbook on your website. It's really fucking annoying. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. Bye.